Doing pretty good.
Sweet, sweet. Um, so I think I was looking at the Metafy thing, and it said you wanted the first to twos, three first to twos, and analysis, right?
Yes.
Cool. So it's booked for half an hour, but we can go a little over. That's fine. Like, don't worry about
Okay.
being in a rush or anything.
Okay, sure.
I made an open lobby. Feel free to join it.
Okay.
Do you have a matchup in particular you wanted to practice, or just whatever works?
Uh, I mean, we can run like different matchups, right? Like we could do like one Noctis v Noctis, and then
Yeah. So it's totally your selection. So do you like? Would you rather play against someone you're super comfortable? Would you rather have an unfamiliar one? That's totally up to you. It's shaped by your experience. By default, I usually pick either Noctis, Steve, or Kazumi because those are my three strongest characters.
okay.
And usually the only reason I don't pick Noctis is because usually it ends up becoming like a defensive test, like for the player rather than like them. That's the only reason I usually don't. But yeah, if you want to do mainly Noctis or anything, just let me know. It's totally up to you.
I mean, I'd be down for like one game of Noctis and then probably some Steve because I feel like I run into Steve more than Kazumi.
Okay,
and
cool.
Steve I do also struggle with, so that should work.
Gotcha. Okay, sounds good. Let me know if my lobby's not showing up or anything.
I just need to figure out how to join an open lobby because normally I
No worries. Search sessions and make sure both parameters are any.
Okay. Yeah, because normally I every time I've done it, it's just been creating a session and then just like inviting people. And then, oh yeah, I see it. Okay, I'm joining now.
Welcome to the King of Iron Fist Tournament 7.
So you do recording of the VODs as well?
Correct. Yeah, I'll send it to you, and then if you want
Okay.
it, if you want it private, we can do that. But usually, I like to make
Yeah.
it public so other people can see too.
Yeah, absolutely. That's fine with me. No issue at all.
Cool.
Oh, I get map selection.
Get ready for the next battle.
A little Noctis map.
Yeah, nice.
Round 1. Fight.
I forget how negative that is if I miss.
Yeah.
Fight.
I gotta remember I'm not playing against orange drinks where I can just get away with 4 to 1+2.
Yeah. Oh, it went under. What the fuck?
Wow.
I didn't know it'd go under.
Round
That's cool.
3.
That's crazy.
Fight.
Oh shit.
Perfect. I'm gonna reel in a monster.
All right.
Let's
Well, yeah,
fish.
I see where I went wrong there. Switch, return to lobby.
Up to you. You can rematch. You can return to lobby. It's your choice.
Okay. Yeah, we could do Steve.
Oh, it's a first to two, so you get like map counter pick or like things like that.
Okay.
Or if you really just want to get it get out of that, then up to you. But
No, I mean we could. I'm down to run it again.
yeah. So we'll run like first to twos, and then That's usually how I structure it because most people coming in who choose this do it for like a tournament practice setting, right?
Okay.
So that's usually why I structure first to two.
Okay, yeah, that works.
Mhm.
I think it was a drip issue. I just gotta change up the preset, you know.
Yeah, of course. The primary problem whenever a loss is incurred.
Get ready for the next battle.
On my rank up game to Vanquisher, I accidentally used like an item that I had equipped, and the dude like didn't know what it did and got hit by it, and I
dude.
like final round ranked up and beat him because of it.
In Tekken God Prime, I'm doing that with Steve. He has a headband that lets him do a stature kick, like a low, and it's unblockable. I've been doing that.
Round
He got
one.
like 8 swords.
Fight.
Yep.
Oh shit.
I definitely should have been able to punish that better. I actually meant to down 2.
Oh, I feel that.
I put it down forward.
I've lost so many tournaments to that.
Yeah.
Oh no, I jabbed. Oh, nice block, yes. Mixed. Oh no.
Oh, and then I trolled it. And then I trolled
You watched me too much then.
it. Yeah.
Fight.
I was so close to being in range. I thought it would clip. Oh.
Round 3. Fight.
God. Should have canceled it.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yep. Yep, that is about how I expected that to go.
No worries, no worries.
I did have 2 closer rounds. I
You did.
will take that.
Yes,
I'll-
sir. Alright, so we'll run Steve on the next one, and then
Yeah.
I'll see what else I notice, and we can talk about it and like go through some situations, and then we can run the third one with your new discoveries in mind.
Welcome to the King of Iron Fist Tournament 7. Steve Fox. Get ready for the next battle. Round 1.
Is that the headband?
Fight.
Oh shit.
Get lost.
Chicken. Oh, that was cool.
Round 2. Fight. KO.
Meant to do 1+2 finish
Round
on that,
three.
not the
Ah, I gotcha.
Fight.
2. Ugh. Oh wow, so much more. I'm so much more negative than I thought on that move.
Yeah, the frame event is crazy.
Yeah, I did not know I was that negative on that move. That's crazy. I just did replay.
That's fine.
I am getting closer rounds than I thought I would. Honestly.
Yeah.
Get ready for the next battle. Round one. Fight.
No, that's what I did.
KO.
I knew it was coming too.
Yeah.
I tried to duck earlier too.
The question of when, right?
Yep.
No. Oh. 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 Oh.
I thought that was it. Cancel it.
Oh my god. No.
KO.
I took a round. We'll take it. We'll take it.
Round three. Fight.
Oh shit, it went under.
That was a misinput.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oops.
Oh, I thought I could get that.
No.
Different more than I was expecting.
Oh.
I didn't expect the wall spot
Round
to
four.
be like that.
Yeah.
Fight.
Yep.
Okay. Oh shit.
Oh.
Okay.
Rolled it. No.
Oh, I pressed.
Final round. Fight.
I really thought I had time to do that. The forward 1+2.
What?
I'll go back behind here.
Oh shit.
Oh, I do not know opposite side.
Oh my god. Oh.
KO.
That was
bad,
a
not bad,
close
not bad.
game.
Yeah, not bad, not bad. Okay, so talk to me a bit about what you know about like frame data in this game. Like, I obviously you knew about like advantage, disadvantage.
Yeah.
Do you know like about like your punishability? Like when is it launch? When is it not? That kind of thing.
Yeah, so I know that so pretty much like obviously like any 15 frame launcher is also
Mhm.
punishable by another 15 frame launcher. I know that
On
at
Noctis,
least,
on Noctis, there are other people
Okay.
who get to break that rule. Actually, there's a fuck ton of people who get to break that rule. But the
so I know on
the main thing
Noctis-
you that I was looking for is that 15 frames. If your opponent
Yeah.
is that negative, you get the launch, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't. So the thing is that I know data pretty well for Noctis, at least like general terms. Like I know down back 2 if that's blocked, or down back 1+2,
Yes,
or
yes.
with all that's like minus 15 plus, right? So
Yeah,
it's
the
like minus 19,
solution
minus
is more
whatever.
important than the exact data. You as a fighter, you care more about what your options are more than the literal number, right? So that's fine. That's
Yeah.
okay. Keep
Um,
going. Sorry, I interrupted.
No, you're good. I don't know it a lot for other characters, but I know that for Noctis, I know that you can. I guess like I shouldn't be using moves that are that negative, especially like forward 1+2 and down back 1+2.
Correct. They are weaker defaults. They're like more
Yes.
coin flippy than if you were to play with safer moves. That's true. Yes.
Yeah. Is that sort of what you were looking for?
Yeah.
or-
I was just looking for literally what do you know, and without specific questions, I had no way to prompt that. So
Yeah, I know that down forward 1+2 is safe
yes.
to a degree.
Yes.
Um,
Do you know? So let me. So if I told you a move is like -10, how would you punish that?
I would punish it with jab string because
1-2-2, right?
it's- Yeah, 1-2-2.
Mhm.
Yeah,
And then if I told you move is -15, you do down forward 2. If I told you
Yeah.
-13, would you know which move to use there?
up forward 3,
That works, but your down forward 1-2 is actually the correct punish.
down forward. Okay.
Yeah, that one is the 13 frame down forward 1.
Okay.
Yeah, so aside from the basics there, you noticed probably defensively, like you did down forward 1-4 and down forward 1-2, and I was ducking the second hit.
Yep.
Part of the reason is down forward 1-2 is a special mid. So special mids don't hit ducking people.
Yeah, isn't that the same way? Does it function the same way that forward 2 does?
Correct. Yeah. So
Yeah.
because it's a special mid, I am able to duck both options and not get hit.
Okay.
Right.
I didn't know that it also functioned like that in the down forward 1-2
Yeah.
version.
So that is like that is something that's like very specific to practice mode. Like you would have had to see that in practice mode to see the little
Okay.
green special mid thing. Anyways, I sent you a link. This is my kind of personal priority list for beginners. It's kind of how I learned the game, so it's a bit biased that way, but I think it's pretty streamlined. So you already picked a character. You're already comfortable in engine more or less. Like, I saw a combo that was a little weird, so we can maybe talk about combo game a little bit.
Sure.
But once you're comfortable, we'll build a basic toolkit. So you already told me your I-10 punish, which is good. Your jab string, and then your launch punish is down forward 2, right?
Mhm.
For your wall standing punishes, do you know if I told you a low you blocked is -13, which move you would use?
I know it's not down 2, is it? 'Cause
So
isn't that
you would have been
15?
blocking. If you were blocking a low, you'd be crouching.
Right.
So it'd
Well, that's
be
what I'm saying. Well,
yeah.
yeah. So what I'm sorry, while standing 2-2. would
Yeah.
be-
So while standing 2-2 is your launch one because that's a 15 frame.
Yes.
So
That's
if
what
you
I'm saying.
block,
Is it's 15, so it wouldn't be that. Would it be the down or while standing 1+2?
it's just 1-2. Yeah. While standing 1-2, he does like it looks like Steve's the uppercut
Yeah.
into the down punch, like, but
Mhm.
Noctis does it
Yeah,
with his
yeah.
swords. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's his 13 frame while standing punish. Okay. So
Okay.
that's gonna be your toolkit. So I'm gonna put this out in the DM so you can refer to it later.
Okay.
2-2, a 15 standing, down forward 2. I-13 while rising, while standing. 1-2.
Yeah. I feel like I have a pretty good idea of like. I know Cherry Mango uses a lot of like back 2 in his neutral.
Yeah,
Which
yeah.
I also really enjoy just because it's really fun to just do like 30 damage for free.
30. Yeah, it's a fucking 35. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. So that I like using neutral, even though I know it's not the best move.
Yeah.
But
There's a lot of debate on that. It's actually pretty funny in like the Noctis community.
yeah.
But
'Cause-
I think it's good. If you're reading their ducking, it is like you get a
Yeah.
lot out of it for very little risk. Okay,
Mhm.
so I DM'd you the Punishers.
Yep.
So let me see. And this is gonna form the basis of most of your game plan for when you're improving.
Okay.
You want to play in a way where your opponent has to do unsafe shit, and then you beat them up for it, right?
Okay.
And punishment alone is gonna get really far. The only combos you really need are for these launching ones, but
Mm-hmm.
because we're playing Noctis, we also have a few other things to think about. So, hit me with a combo real quick. Let's just go in and hit me with a combo, and I want to see what you do.
Which combo?
Just start comboing me like as if I'm a bot.
Welcome to the
Okay.
King of Iron, Noctis Lucis Kylum.
I'll just go infinite then.
Get ready for the next battle. Round 1. Fight.
Good shit. Okay, you got the dash jab. All right.
Yeah.
Now hit me with your while standing 2-2 combo.
Oh, whoops.
Okay.
I don't
Try-
actually know if that can connect, but
Yeah, it's pretty unreliable, so I'll show you what I do. Duck for me. So I'll do run up 4-2, delay 2, and then this.
okay.
I'll put that down in the thing here. Another.
That is not one that I normally like. That is one that I haven't worked on as much.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that makes sense.
That's cool. So the reason I ask is because I'm sure there's a combo you're familiar with, and then a combo you probably weren't as familiar with.
Yeah.
So I wanted to fill in the gaps.
Okay.
2-2 back 2, as I think we talked about this, but like, yeah, that's your go-to to get to the wall.
Yep.
On infinite, I'll almost always do this ender because you
Yeah,
get
the
more
4-4-4.
damage and the potential
Time
more damage
up.
is higher.
Okay.
Give me
Round
your up
2.
forward 1 combo.
Fight.
Oh, whoops.
You good?
Piss off. Piss off.
Accidentally.
Yes, sir. We did talk about this, I believe. Okay.
Yeah, you saw the weird version that I used in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one that I do use sometimes,
Mhm.
depending on the kind of depending where I am on the map.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if it was in that game, if it was during that combo, but I normally makes it a little bit easier for closer wall carry.
Yeah.
Even though it's less damage, and then I also have the follow up to after doing the other.
Yeah, the running 1+2 thing.
Yeah, the run.
So
to,
here,
yeah.
get hit by mine. I'll show you a combo adjustment you could do.
Okay.
Piss off.
So if you're close to the wall, you could just do 4-2, and that lets you stop your combo sooner and adjust to the wall. Up forward 3 is like high commitment, right? But if you just do the 4-2, you can choose to stop it early, which is,
Okay.
or you could even do up forward 1 and then do this, and then just start jabbing, or do down 2-2.
Round
So you got
3.
options there. But what you're doing is good. Do you have a combo for? I don't think there's. Oh, low parry me.
Actually, hold on. I think I do actually know. Whoops.
Oh shit. Okay. Yeah, that's not bad. The reliable one I use is basically the same as the up forward 1-1. I just do a down forward 1 without sidestepping.
Okay.
So do a low. I just do this and then I do that. It's super stable because sometimes the instant up forward 3 just misses.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so that covers mostly everything in the basics. So you're good. You're good combo wise. I wouldn't. Oh, and then you know this one. So yeah.
Yeah. I did have a question about forward 1+2.
Yes.
What you use for that?
Yes. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Piss off.
So I use the. I'll put that down. But I basically use the same as up forward 1, but I use 4-2 instead.
Okay.
Time up.
Because that one I was also pretty much just doing like
Round 4.
down forward 4-2
Fight.
into up forward 3.
Yeah. So that's serviceable. This one gives you the most control over wall carry and things like that.
Okay. Yeah, there was one point in that game where I would have had like pretty much the perfect wall setup that I want, but I hit 2-1 too many times.
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
air, and it messed up my wall. But
Yeah. So, all right. Good. So your combo game is pretty good. So now let's talk a bit about the neutral game. Yeah. So you already mentioned back two, but then outside of that, you were doing a lot of this and stuff like this, and that probably works fine. But like as you saw, if somebody knows their defense, it starts to fall apart, right? So how do we supplement that? Well, if my opponent could duck both of these, right? I probably just want to do the first one, right?
Yeah.
But if they're just standing, I don't really get anything out of that, right? Tap me once real quick so we get another round. There we go. Okay. So if you are ducking after this because you're afraid of the second hit, try ducking after that. Right? So you're doing a little mini duck, right?
Yeah.
Time up.
But you're responding because you see the down forward one, right? So I'm doing this and you're ducking because you know the second hit has that, right?
Right.
So what if instead of doing that, I did nothing, but you still ducked?
Then I'm gonna get hit by the next mid.
Well, yeah, or you could just block it, which does nothing, right? So if you stand up again and I hit this, all of a sudden the down forward one has an extra layer, right? Like now you might want to stay down to duck the second hit. And if you stay down to duck the second hit, then I can hit this, right? So Tekken fundamentally does break down to like that mid-low interaction, right? Noctis is a bit of a rule breaker because he has infinite range basically.
Right.
But at a base level, when your opponents start blocking, it'll come down to that basic mix-up like this, right? Down 3. You were doing some down 2 too. I wasn't sharp, but I could basically duck and launch that.
Yes, I do know. That is one that I was punished on, that I learned pretty quickly, that from friends of mine, that like doing down 2-2 is not good against people who know that they need to duck it. So normally what I'll do is I'll throw out like a down 2-2 just to see if they know.
Yeah. That's not a bad idea.
And then I'll just start going back down to like just down 2 without the follow-up.
It's not a bad idea. So, the main weaknesses I was able to exploit were just holes in your offense where you were choosing unsafe options, right?
Yes.
But if you remove those, it would have been a very interesting match, like at least more so because I wouldn't just get free damage.
Right.
So
as
you
a lot of times where I would just throw moves and then you just launch me and I was like, yep, that makes sense. No one punishes me like that in orange ranks.
So as you continue to climb, like I wouldn't sweat it too much, but as you continue to climb, you'll start to encounter that problem. I'm just trying to make you aware of it now.
Yeah.
So you start to be able to develop solutions. A lot of the play you watch like I do, where I'll just spam backdash or things like that, is because when you advance the meta game of Noctis's offense, he doesn't actually have super scary offense. So the benefit our character has is whiff punishment, and his keep out is disgusting, right? Like it's so hard to get in on him without getting clipped.
Yeah, because either you're getting hit by one of the long range moves,
2-2, and like there's varying timings, things like that. So keep doing your thing, keep climbing the ranks, and like as you start to encounter problems, these things will be more obvious. But I wouldn't overthink it now while it's not even relevant. Like keep it in your mind, like try and refine it, but as you'll see, it won't become a problem until people know. Let's see. So punishers we talked about, combos we talked about. You're already watching people and trying to copy their moves. Try and like really even more in depth, see how accurately you can copy it. Right?
Okay.
How is your backdash? How do you feel about it?
Since I haven't been like practicing it very long, I'm also on pad, so that makes it a little bit more difficult. Because I found that it was easier to do when I was on stick for that short while.
Okay. Anakin will argue that it's easier to backdash on pad. So
I have watched his video on it.
Good.
I have watched that.
So definitely take the time to refine that. It changes the game completely if you can just outmove your opponent, and it's so for me it's super fun. But so refine the backdash, and practice player 2 side occasionally. So I'd say like
I can do general stuff on it. It's just I hadn't practiced like up forward 1. I don't normally end up hitting on opposite sides, I really did not have a lot of experience with that.
You're good. Okay, and then the self-learning method for frames. This is I should write this. So in general, when you block a mid, try your launch punish. Down forward 2.
Okay.
If that didn't work, try your jab punish. 1-2-2. If none of those work, assume for now that the move is safe. Okay? Those are the main things. Same with lows. Same with the lows. Did I write that down?
I know like specific lows that are. The thing is that I just don't have enough experience against enough of the characters to know like right now what is
right. So this is my
punishable.
method for that. This is my method
Yeah.
for learning it without having to boot up practice mode. Although you should definitely still do that. This is my like self-teaching method. So let's boot up, and I'm gonna run Steve, and I'm just gonna
Okay.
do it. I'm gonna ignore how I want to play, and I'm just gonna do moves at you, and I want you to get used to experimenting with what the punish is.
Tournament,
Okay.
Steve Fox. Get ready for the next battle.
Okay.
Round
So
one.
basically, I'm just gonna do moves at you, and I want you to experiment like punishing it. Okay. Can you down forward to it? No, right? So now you know that when you see Sonic Fang, like if you're playing against somebody who's just spamming this, you have a punish, right? And you
Yeah.
you should be taking it because free damage is free damage.
Yeah.
Okay, so that one don't work, right? Pushback. Right, so that's kind of going to structure how you learn the safeties of different things if you don't open up the lab. Yeah, so you'll start to find that some safe mids are really just fucked up because yeah. Yep.
KO.
That's basically my method. Is I'm gonna try that, and then same thing with lows. So
Fight.
I'll be doing lows.
Steve
And,
is really weird with lows. I have no idea what Steve's lows look like.
yeah. So he's got
They
this
all look the
one, this one, this one, and some really like slower ones.
Yeah, that's the thing is like I when I'm playing against Steve, he just hits me with lows, and I'm like I can't tell the difference.
Yeah.
'Cause it
They all
just
look
looks
they
like
all
he's
look like the
just
same punch, right? So this one's like a little hook. This one is like he does a little duck first, like he jumps up and then ducks down. This is out of a stance. He can do it from crouch. This one is nasty. That one's actually launch, but it's kind of hard to do. You have to be pretty sharp.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to
Round
do that. I
three.
messed up. It's a QCF, so I was like, oops. Yeah, this low is launch punishable, but again, it's kind of you have to be looking for it. Yeah, you gotta like mash while standing 2-2 right away as soon as you block it. Yeah, nice. That's a punish. The other big low he has is this shit.
What?
That shit is
Is
so
that-
it's so
Is that
cheap.
confirmed?
No, it's just you just do it. But that's why it's cheap because if he just does one hit, then you can't like launch it.
Round four.
But usually they do both hits to knock you down.
Fight.
You have to duck the second one and then launch it.
Yeah, I mean,
I would just hold down back if you expect it. Yeah, and then you have to do it right away. Oops.
oops.
Yeah, nice. What else? This one is 13, I think. So you want to try to low parry it on reaction. Yeah. Most of Steve's lows you're trying to low parry because they're so fast and they're like -11, so it's really annoying.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
Hey, you.
Okay.
You want to try me, Gov?
Let's run one more first to two, and then that'll be the time. And then yeah, again, you could DM me with questions and stuff as you run into it. But yeah. As for directly things you could do, try to integrate more down back three, because
yeah.
yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
get ready for
No, I was
the
just gonna
next
say
battle.
it's something that like the friend of mine that I play against a lot. His low parries are very good, and we've played like 400, 500 games against each other.
Yeah,
so he
yeah.
just knows my style really well, and
Yeah.
so I was getting caught a lot doing down back three, and so I
Yeah.
kind of stopped doing it as much. And now, yeah,
So to counter that, if somebody knows your low timing, there's
Yeah.
two things. You'll see me like do a bunch of forward dashes. That's because each forward dash is like a fake low. right? Because if I'm out of range and I want to do a low, I have to dash in.
Round one.
So each forward dash is me faking a low, right? Like you don't know when I'm gonna do it until I do,
Yeah.
and then so I might do a good punish. So that's one way you can mix up down back threes. Another thing you could do it is like if they're coming into you and then you do it as keep out, that works really well too. Anyways, you just fight me. Don't listen to me. Oh no!
KO. Round two. Fight. KO. Round three. Fight.
So with this, I do have a question. Let's see that like
Round
where it
four.
shows blue. Is it a? It's a guard break, right?
This one is.
And it's a high, so I can just if I see blue, I just duck.
Yes.
Or
Yes.
okay.
But he has a mid to mix it. So
Okay, great. Oh, great. Yeah.
yeah, so it's more like look at how little damage you actually take from it. It's not the end of the world if you take it, but if Steve is abusing it, then yeah, punish the shit out of him for it because he should die. Right.
Yeah.
But if also another weakness is you see how long he's charging in on you like that, you can just down forward one him. Like if he's really going in your face like ducking like that, you can down forward one him. So it's there's a lot of answers. But if you mess up, yeah, you get counter hit launched.
Yep. That's what it feels like playing against Steve.
Okay.
Oh no.
What was that combo you got? Oh yeah, you're learning a new one. That's fine. It'll take time. Okay.
Yeah, I had looked up some stuff about like the forward 1+2, and the combo that I saw was like down forward 4-2, then 4-2, delayed 2 into forward 4.
Okay.
But I wasn't sure if that was like the best to use, and it was also pretty difficult to get the forward 4 at the end of that.
Yeah. Luckily, I
have
gave you the new
also
combo, so.
Yeah, exactly. I have found as well that sometimes I can get away with doing 2-2, then up forward 3 if people think that they can just duck the third hit.
I recently hit that, but only because people are trying to duck my up forward 1 after.
Fight.
I've been doing 2-2 up forward 1, and they stay ducking for that, and then it hits.
I went to the back too. I was too negative.
Yeah, 14 frames at -1.
Round two.
Yep.
Fight.
Oh shit.
Oh, okay.
KO.
Shoulder is very strong.
Round three. Fight.
That's tough because you saw it whip.
Timing is weird, yeah.
Yeah.
The timing is weird. Is it launch launchable, I assume?
This one is -12.
Oh, it's -12. Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty cheap.
Yeah.
And the first shoulder is safe. Oh shit. No.
No. The side stuff. The unblockable.
It's so
blow.
dumb. Anyways,
Wanna try
GG's, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully that was helpful. Let me see. I know it was short, but I think I gave you a good amount of stuff to look at. I'm surprised that's for half an hour. I gotta change that. That should be in the future. That should be longer. Let me give you a code because you paid a fuck ton for that. Let me give you a code to discount the next session. I'm gonna make that an hour.
Okay.
Anyways.
Yeah, I think if I schedule another one, I'll probably do the ranked.
Yeah.
The ranked
Usually people enjoy that one. I think it's usually pretty good.
Yeah, I think what I'll probably end up doing is like practicing what I learned here, and then like maybe try and schedule something for like this weekend if you have any availability this upcoming weekend.
Maybe I'll see. My calendar is usually up to date, so if
Yeah.
it's not, I'll like let you know.
Yeah.
In any case, that should do it for me. Yeah. Do you have any last questions you want to cover? I think I sent you everything I wanted to send you.
Yeah. So for up forward 3, like if you just get like raw up forward 3 on like a 13 frame punish,
Mm-hmm.
what
You
is
mean
your
17 frame?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yours. It's minus 13, so you'll.
Yeah, it's
you'll
minus 13.
yeah.
Yeah. Just because like there are times where I get up forward 3 because I'll throw it when I expect people to duck sometimes. And so the combo that I was using was pretty inefficient, and the one that I was seeing around was either doing like up forward 3 into a crouch cancel dash into another up forward 3, or doing a delayed 2, which is also like
the delayed 2 is fucked up. I don't recommend that one. The crouch cancel one is
super hard.
Yeah.
Timing wise.
The crouch cancel one's pretty reliable. I staple that one in tournament. I only fuck it up like I rarely fuck it up, but like I recommend that one. It's pretty doable. You can really buffer the tap up really early.
Okay.
So I tap.
Yeah.
So if you see when I tap up on the input thing, oops, I messed up.
Your screen is not showing. I'm not sure.
I am trolling. I'm so sorry.
It's fine.
All right. Let's see. I'll see it now. Yeah. Is it good now?
Yep.
Okay. So. You see when my up input is coming out? It's like he taps the ground and then I hit up.
Yeah.
And then you pretty much jab as soon as you can.
Yeah, and then you just do another up forward 3 into like a normal like 2-2, then dash cut if you can, whatever.
If you need to just kill them though, this works. This works.
Yeah, I ended up doing a lot of the wall standing 2-2 sometimes, just because it seems pretty easy to do.
Yeah, you can even do this. It's not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. The wall standing 2-2-1 I'll do if I just need to kill them real quick. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was just my my other question, but yeah. Okay, and then you said there was a code as well. For
Yes,
the next
yes.
session?
Let me make that for you now. I'm gonna end the
Okay.
I'm gonna end the recording now, but I'll